Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another initiative of Postgraduate Department of Commerce, that is an expert talk on financial data analysis. As you all know, that financial statement analysis involves reviewing the financial statements of an organization to gain an understanding of its financial situation. It requires a combination of analytical, problem solving, and technical skills. In-depth understanding of analysis of financial data is need of an hour. So it's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Doreen Robin. She is the Director of Computational Intelligence Research Foundation and data scientist and a machine learning and deep learning trainer. She received her BTech in Information Technology from Madras University, Chennai, and Masters in Engineering and Ph.D. in Computer Sciences and Engineering from Anna University. Her research interests include parallel and distributed computing, peer-to-peer computing, grid computing, cloud computing, and big data analytics. She had also served Loyola ICM College of Engineering and Technology as head and professor in the Department of Information Technology. To her credit goes about 30 research papers in journals of international and national repute. She is also reviewer for Computer and Electrical Engineering Journal and Future Generation Computer Science Journal. She had been resource person for the workshop on digital classroom, big data analytics using Hadoop, data science using Python, machine learning, deep learning, cognitive computing, software testing, blockchain technologies, cybersecurity, and cyber forensics. She has trained more than 7,500 faculty members, students, and corporates on the latest technologies. On behalf of Khalsa College for Women, Civil Lines, Ludhiana, I extend warm welcome to you, ma'am. I'm sure this 1 hour will be a good learning experience for all of us. Over to you, ma'am. Please.
Thank you so much, Professor Khushdeep Kaur, ma'am, for the wonderful invite and the warm welcome and the introduction. And I would also like to thank all the faculty members, the entire management, who are the backbone and support for the successful conduct of today's event. I hope it's a post-lunch event. Yes, no? I could see some students over there. All right. And I hope you are all doing good. And I would like to once again thank the entire management of Khalsa College for Women, Ludhiana, for this webinar talk on financial data analysis. How are you all today? How are you all today? Can I have the answers on the chat, or if you have got mics, you can speak.
Fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
Fine. Okay, that's really good. That's really good to hear. Yeah, I was late for 10 minutes because there was some technical issues that happened, and still, but by the grace of God, I am here back with you all today. So today's talk, I know you are students from. I hope my audio is clear, and you're able to see in the screen.
Yes, ma'am, it is very much clear. You are quite audible now.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And you'll be able to see in my screen. Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. So today we are going to next one. Our talk is going to be about financial data analytics, right? So when you see or hear the word, the term like data analytics, right? It is not only for finance. It could be for healthcare. It could be for automobile. It could be in any sector, right? We cannot define it. And even in the medias, right? Even in the medias also they use data analytics. Data analytics plays a vital role. It plays a vital role. So it helps finance team. Generally, if you see, you belong to stream of commerce students, right? And you are all very strong on financial technologies or financial or flow of it, right? So it helps the financial team gather information, all right, to gain a clear view who will be the key performance indicators, right? See, for example, you take your college, right? You take your college. For example, can you see? So you've got faculties, you've got students, you have people working at office, you have people at admin, you have your own director, the principal, your parents, the non-teaching staff, all right? And who and all are key performance indicators? Who are the key performers? If I put my question as suspect of your marks, all right, to get to score good marks or to get good placements, right? Who are the key performers in your life? You can give your answers on chat or you can unmute and speak. In general, nothing with data analytics or financial. Able to hear? Able to hear my audio? Able to hear my audio? Salary is for the faculties, salary. Okay. So for everything, right? For a motivational level, thank you. All right. So examples include the revenue generated, right? For successful conduct of your college, you pay your fee and then the college needs to pay for the faculties, for the maintenance, the revenue generated. What is the income? What is the expense? It is going to be a profit or a loss. For students, your parents' job is more important. I don't know, some of you are working, all right, and paying fee. So for everything, right, for placements to get a job, your placement officer being a key performance in performer. For your faculties, when they teach you, the way they teach you, the way you grasp your concepts, in which both the teacher and the students play key performance, right, according to application. So it allows, when you take into financial teams, they scrutinize and compare what are the important metrics, right, and to detect any fraud in your revenue, any fraudulence, right? So fraudulence also is being, like, I think day after tomorrow, yeah, 18th, I'm giving a talk to another BCom students. That's a physical session. It is how to protect digital data from attacks, right? How to protect your digital data from attacks. So here, to detect fault tolerance or a credit card fault tolerance also, you can work with data analytics. So what a financial analyst is going to do? The first, more important, the first, it starts from here. The very important step is you have to gather data, right? Gathering data. For, say, for example, if you get your bank statements, you can get your 6-month statements, or that you can see how much, what was your income, what was your expenditure. All right, and organize the information. So organize the informations, analyze the results. So for example, if I'm going to take 6 months of my bank statement, or if you're working in a company, you'll take the sales of the data, right? The sales of a company. For example, if you take an automobile company and you are recruited as a financial analyst to the company, all right, and then they give you, like, this is the 5 years data, this is the for last 3 years data, last 6 months data. Organize how many sale has got a profit, or how many was a loss, or how many sale was winning, how many sale was a loss. Organize and analyze the result. How was the patterns, right? In data analytics, one word, if you're taking a notes, kindly please do take a notes. The word that's very, very, very important is that you need to learn the data patterns. What? You have to learn your data patterns. That's very, very important. That's very, very important, right? So you need to understand what is the data patterns and analyze the results. And making forecasts. We are going to see about 3 types of analytics today. So if my trend is like that, how will be my sale for the next few months? All right, and what is the thing that we need to change? And you can develop recommendations, right? You can develop recommendations. So this could be kept, right, I don't know, when you go, for example, it is not demanding with financial, I just tell you, when you go to a grocery shop, you're able to hear, right? When you go to a grocery shop, or if you want to buy a bread, on a rack you see a bread. Can you tell me what will be the products next arranged to the bread when you go to a supermarket? Can one of you respond so that let me know? I'm able to hear. Am I audible? You're able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you go to a supermarket, you see a bread, right? What you will see, like what are the components or what are the products you'll see next to a bread? Arranged next to the bread. Also, you can post your answers on chat. In general, correctly said. Kushbu ma'am or student, I don't know. You see butter, jam. Why it has been kept? It's some of the recommendation system which is called as market basket analysis. So when you buy a bread, eventually when you keep the related product. Now you see last time when I went along with my kids, they saw Nutella. So when they saw Nutella, they went to grab it. So it is all kept nearby it, and so that it's a kind of recommendation. So you need to, as a financial analyst, you need to give a recommendation to the company that you want to work. Your sales pattern for the past 6 months is like this, and who are the key performance indicators, where and all you need to change, and you give them a recommendation system. You develop a recommendation system and tell them what are the patterns need to change, and build Excel models or machine learning models, make presentations and generate report, right? So this is the general flow of a financial analyst. All right. So before we start, let's play a quick game, right? We play a quick game. So I will be presenting in your next slide. All right. You need to read the color of the word, but not the word. You should not read it as blue. Rather, you should read it as a red, blue, yellow, green, black, red, and so on, from first to the last, and again from last to the first. I'll give you 30 seconds. Okay, the next slide, this is not the slide to play. I'll give you 30 seconds, and then let's have a try, and let's see, like one or two of you can share your experience. Kindly be ready. Let's not waste much time. Shall we start? I hope you're able to understand the rule of the game. Read from first to last and last to first. Read the color of the word, but not the word. Shall we? Yes. You can keep your mics on mute. You can read it on your mind from first to the last, and again last to first. After which, I want one of you to share your experience. You could be successful. You need not be even successful. That's not a matter, but share your experience. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Is any one of you could share your experience, please? How was it? How did you find? One of you could unmute and speak, or one of you could speak through the speaker.
Red, ma'am, red, green, yellow.
Okay, what was your experience when you read it? Because I told you don't read the word, but I told you to read the color of the word. What was your experience? How did you feel reading it? Was it easy or difficult? Was it confusing? You can tell me.
A little confusing.
It is confusing, but rather if I told you to read the word, right? Everybody would have completed with even less than 15 seconds. Right? The trick was I told you to read the game of right and left brain, rightly said. I told you to read the color. So sometimes it looks confusing and you are trying, and for some of them it is amazing. For some it's okay. For some, I wanted to read the color, but sometimes I still read the word. So analytics, when you come into analytics, financial analytics, like you should not, because I think I've been addressing like BCom students, like I've trained like more than like I suppose like 1,000+ students, more than 1,000 students, right, on data analytics, right, for all commerce students, because when you have an data analytics knowledge for the next 5 years to 10 years in the industry, or you want to become an entrepreneur or in your own business, this technological skill is mandatory. For this, you do not think that you should be a computer science professional. No, never. But once you know technology, what is the skeleton of it, and then you'd be able to work on with it. So starting, it looks like confusing, but once you get into it, you will find it very, very interesting. So how do you apply your statistical analysis and providing actionable recommendation? Even when you see a YouTube video, when you see a video on YouTube, can you see the related videos to be popping out onto your right? When you see a YouTube video, can you see some videos? Yes, which means YouTube is providing you a recommendation system. Same way when you work with Amazon, when you, I know everybody, you get products from Amazon or Flipkart, right? So when you buy a product in Amazon or Flipkart, you will see customer who viewed this product have also seen this product. Have you seen that? Yes, no? Or on Flipkart or Amazon? Customer who have viewed this product had viewed this product too. Yes. So that and all, it's the recommendation system. Being a BCom student or an MCom student, right? You are here to give recommendation to the company where you're going to work, learning from the data patterns, how you can strengthen or grow the profit of the company. All right. So you have to apply the insights they derive from the data, right? That's very, very important. So what is the difference between a business analyst and a data analyst? So business analyst, they do with data analyst or data scientist, you can rather say. Okay. Business, you belong to a business analyst, you are a financial analyst. You do less with data, but you focus on analyzing and optimizing the process that makes up the business. Your job is not going to be a data scientist to work a lot of with data, but as a financial analyst or a business analyst, you need to analyze what business needs, what should be improved, okay, what are the solutions to implement. Okay, at the end focus is that we have to provide gain to the concern or firm that you need to work on with. All right, so a business analyst will work with both the clients and the business team and the development team. You are like strategists trying to understand. So when you want to work, you need to know what are the data tools available, how do you analyze things, right? So when you come into a business analytics professional or a data analyst or a business analyst who's a data scientist, right? They work with statistical analysis, they drive recommendations. That is the next level of team. They try to improve the product marketing. But being a financial analyst, you need to understand what are the spot trends available. All right. Even this topic, right, when Priyanka ma'am asked, like financial data analysis is spot trend topic, you need to understand. And you need to, I will show you some examples of tools, right? One example tool demo I will show you. How do you manage your dashboards? You're not going to work, you're going to do less with data, but your prediction is how to improve your business, right? And deploy algorithms. But what data scientists will do, they develop the model, they find it out, what algorithm, and they are the one, they work at the back end, the level higher to you. Like, let's listen to this short video, how a business analyst or financial analyst are there at Google. Okay, after this, I want some of you to share the experience.
My name is Rachel Polson, and I am a senior product analyst. Hi, my name is Wei Yang. I'm a product analyst.
My name is Dan Blum. I'm a business analyst.
A business analyst analyzes data to find different insights that will drive a business impact.
And we analyze products and we drive decisions around those products.
And figure out how to make a product better, what users like.
We really want to understand our users, and your main role is to make sure we have a really strong culture around data and using data to inform and drive our decisions.
We're all very passionate about data. We get very excited about looking at a new data source.
There are just a million questions that you have to ask before you launch and after you launch. What are we trying to make happen? How can we prove it quantitatively? And are we confident in that?
Right now, I'm in the YouTube data science team. We guide
In
all of
YouTube data science?
on things like product direction, through experimentation and analysis.
We want to make developers successful. So we look at what developers think success looks like and try to help them achieve that.
All right.
Being a product analyst at Google is unpredictable, but it's always exciting.
Google has a unique scale, which is very global, which you're not going to get anywhere else. So even if you make a small improvement, when you multiply that by 1 billion, that can definitely be worth your time.
To have a say in the direction that data science is going is something that really sets apart that experience at Google over other companies.
Google encourages you to, be open with your manager and have your manager support you in looking for something that is going to be fulfilling for you professionally and personally.
Google is set up as a company to allow people to take risks. In some cases, you're taking a chance at looking at that data when the business or the rest of the world thinks it's geeky or ridiculous. If we never try, we'll never know.
All right. So you can also find jobs at Google, right? So think of many companies where they see, right? So you need to be a good communicator, you need to be inquisitive, you should be in a position to solve problems, to see. One lady said, right? You need to have take a risk. Okay, a risk. What are insights from your side when you saw the video? Voice is cracking. The video voice was cracking. Voice is cracking. The video voice. All right. All right. So, and being a critical thinker, you need to visualize, right? And how are you going to visualize? Can I become a data business analyst after BCom? Your answer is definitely yes. You can become a business analyst after your bachelor. So, no BA experience. So, despite of having no business analytic experience, having a commerce student says you can enter the business analyst at your entry field, right? So, this is the first step that you need to understand, right? How to adapt, how to plan, how to collect, and how to analyze your data. So first collect, analyze, adapt, and plan, and how your business needs to be successful. All right. So we are going to see the different types of analytics, right? There are 4 types of business analytics. The first is your descriptive analytics. So first is what has happened. That is what basically the business analyst or the financial analyst really do. Look into it. The next step is diagnostic analytics. All right. The third is predictive analytics. And the fourth is prospective analytics. Is my voice still breaking or you're able to hear? Okay, thank you. So these are for any type of analytics, if either it's healthcare analytics, financial analytics, or educational data analytics, whatever it is, any data analytics has these 4 analytics. The first step is descriptive. What happened? Okay, listen to this talk very carefully. At the end of it, we are going to have a live quiz that we will be playing. All right, and let's see who's going to win it, right? And the first analytics is descriptive analytics. The second is diagnostic analytics. Third is predictive analytics, and fourth is prospective analytics. Let me explain this for data analytics as a real-time example. All right, and you could understand the concepts, right? When you get a fever, where do you go? Whom do you meet when we get fever? Or if you're sick, whom do we meet? You can quickly post that. Yeah, thank you, Mehak. You will go to a doctor. So when you go to a doctor, what is the first question the doctor asks you? You get an appointment, you go to a doctor. What is the first question the doctor will ask you? You will speak or the doctor will speak? What happened to you? What happened? So that's the first question. For how many days you're suffering? First question is what happened? Rightly said. That is what is your descriptive analytics. What happened to you? Because the doctor is totally clueless what is the sickness that you have been struggling off with. All right. So when the doctor is asking you, how are you? What happened to you? Then what will be the response of the patient? What will be the response of the patient? You can also feel free to unmute and speak. I'm suffering from this, that, fever, headache, all right? Everything. Okay? So, and that is what we keep saying. What happened to you? Headache, body pain, cold, fever. And then generally we go to an experienced doctor or you go to a new doctor. We'll go to a experienced doctor. Why do you go to an experienced doctor? When you tell your symptoms itself, the doctor will know what kind of disease it is that, right? So there he does your diagnostic analytics. First, he's asking you a question, what happened? Being a financial analyst, when you're going to work for a company or a firm, you need to understand what has happened to the company, right? Or to the institution or to wherever you're going to work. How was your sales pattern? What is the trend setting of it? Was it successful, whether it is a profit or a loss or it is neutral? You try to understand. To understand the descriptive analytics is that we go in for exploratory data analysis. All right, exploratory data analysis. From finding what had happened, that's everybody, you told me the correct question. What happened? And then you describe, and then the doctor will say, then because he's an experienced doctor, any doctor will know why did it happen. With this experience, he will say, probably this fever could be a typhoid or a dengue or corona, whatever it is, the doctor will say. But rather, to confirm, we'll go in for a blood test or an X-ray or a CT or whatever it is, whatever they say. That is called as diagnostic analytics. Finding out why did it happen in your business, why the business is not progressing. All right. So from the data, you need to draw insights derived from the data. That is very, very important for a financial analyst. Drawing the insights from the data. If you're taking notes, kindly take this word. Even I showed you on the first slide. Drawing insights from the data. All right. What were the loopholes? Like when you see your faculties, right? When they teach you, maybe before the end of the semester, they will know these many students will pass. So these many students will not pass. They diagnose it and then they say, okay, let me call them for a special class or let me give them some special attention so that the child will pass through or will be able to cross over the exams, right? So why did it happen? So that at the end of the blood report or the result, the doctor will confirm, will do, wow, okay, he will tell from your predictive analytics, this is this disease. Say for example, it is typhoid, then 21 days don't eat these foods. If it is malaria, so you get fevers in the night. What will happen? Predictive analytics being, after getting the diagnostic report, the doctor will develop a prediction model. What disease it is actually? What kind of fever? Is it corona or dengue or a viral fever or typhoid or what XYZ fever? So what will happen to that? And then the doctor, after knowing your disease, he will try to tell you what are the precaution steps that you need to take and what are the you need to follow with a diet and everything. After that thing, what he will write it, what then the doctor will do? After the diagnostic and prediction of disease, what the doctor will do? He will write the medicines on his prescription, right? He will write the medicines on the prescription. So the fourth level of analytics is called prospective analytics. How can we make it happen? How can I make this particular patient recover from the disease? All right. So he will tell these are the medicines that you need to take. So in analytics, right, first you're finding what happened in your company with the different types of data visualization, and then finding out why did it happen, where it is a loss, and then you've predicted because of this it is a sale, because of this it is a it is not a good flow of your company, and then you optimize it. So if I'm trying to flow from this, then I'll be able to recover my company. Then for next 5 years, this will be the profit in your concern. Next 10 years, this will be a profit in your concern from your financial statements. All right. So whether you're able to understand all the 4 types of analytics, yes or no, any doubts, please feel free to ask me. The descriptive analytics, the diagnostic analytics, the predictive, and the prospective. The example I told you to understand the concept, but the question is what happened, why did it happen, what will happen, how can I make it happen? All right, you can have it because financial, even for a college, right, how the admissions comes, that is the strength of the financial. So what has happened in the past is your descriptive and diagnostic. What is going to happen in your future is your predictive and prospective analytics, right? So as a data analytics, you're going to work on with the past data and descriptive data and find out why this has happened and how do you get it, right? So I hope you should have we don't have much time, and that is what yeah, we have still time, but I hope you would have understood the concept, right? So now let me show you. So for a company, like for me to find it out, all right? So this is the concern, right? So I could find how many people, this is my company's website, and to understand how many people are visiting my website, right? And how does it work, right? So in order to understand that, so cirf.co.in. Okay, I will show how the analytics of Google plays a vital role. Okay, it is taking some time. So how are you going to build the different kinds of graphs, right? And the plots and finding the trend settings, right? Okay, let's not waste much time. Maybe then to this. Okay. Hope you are able to see the screen. Maybe it is taking time. Maybe at the end we'll again come to this. The predictive analytics model is developed by the data analyst or the data scientist. So what and all predict what will happen? What are the root cause analysis? Why did it happen? The forecasting, the Monte Carlo solutions, simulations, all will be done by forecast behavior, inventory results, right, and perspective. How it is going to, how are you going to improvise it? So, being a financial business analyst, discover your business need, collect data, analyze, predict the outline, the best solution, make a decision how to work on with that. So, what are the different tools? I hope you would have learned with Excel, right? Pivot tables like Google Analytics tool. That is what I want you to show, but it is taking some time to load. Once it loads, then I will show it to you. And then the Google Trends, Google Forms, Google AdWords, and Google AdSense. You can make a note of these tools. You can make a note of these tools. All right. So when it comes to Excel, pivot tables, I'll show you Google Analytics. All right. And also the Google Trends, the Google Forms, and Google AdSense. All right. So there are different business analytics tools, especially into the financial sector, like Tableau, MicroStrategy, SI Sense. For today's session, I'm going to show you Click View. Okay, Click View. I will show you. So this is an analytics tool. I told you, right, like financial analyst, you're not going to work, like you're not going to develop a predictive model and all. First, you need to understand your descriptive analytics and diagnose where is your error. Okay, so here you can derive your real-time data directly to the crowd, or you can have models analytics, right, for deeper insights and action. This is where your work comes here, right? This is where your work comes here. So there are different some demo sections they would have given here. All right, I'm going to show you. Sorry, you would have not seen. I didn't share the screen. This is the website, right? You can drag and drop your data, and directly you can create interactive applications. You can directly take from multiple data sources. All right, and also AI generated insights, and you can also co-author. Like I will show you. I've taken an example of insurance, of an insurance. I hope it is getting loaded, or it is telling it is logged off. I'll again expect the unexpected in life. I always tell that. Because sometimes what was working suddenly doesn't work. This is about an example of a sheet, so you can find how the visualization takes place. I will show you. Yeah. So here you can see the insurance claims, right? Can you see the insurance claim on 1611? Okay, the claim status and the claim occurrence, and also I can see the cost analysis, any fraud analytics, right? The same data set, I'm taking it, and any fraud analytics have been done here, right? So this is one. You're able to hear me, right? Yes, no? Is my audio clear? Okay. I hope my screen is also clear. So when you see in this, right, when you see from one particular data source or from multiple data source, right, you can get any fraudulent analytics. Can you see the dashboard? And also you can find the customer's age analysis. It is all taken from a public sheet, right? So you drag in the data and how you visualize it here. So how many number of male customers for this? How many number of female customers? All right. All, and also you can narrate it as a storytelling. There you get it like a slide. You have to draw insights from the data, right? Drawing insights from the data. So what are the negative duration of the claims, right? And what is the fraud analysis? Here I showed you, right, the fraud analysis, how the visualization takes place, what is the loss ratio, all right? And this is how to improve your quality. So here, this particular dashboard is very, very useful, especially for financial analytics. I can give you this link onto the chat so that maybe even post this session, you can see how things are working. I hope I've shared it onto my chat, on the Google Meet chat, and you will also get it. Able to understand how click sense works? Or are they able to sense how things work, how the visualization works? This is about the insurance claim. Can one of you could respond, please, so that I will know whether you're able to hear? You're able to hear me? Yes, no? Ma'am, you're able to hear me, ma'am? Manpreet, ma'am? Okay. So, yeah. I'm moving between.
Ma'am, your voice is
Yeah. Sometimes I'm moving between screens so that I'm not able to see it. So here also in today's date they have given, and also can change the dates and see to good, right? So today's date, it's a live data set that is taken Okay, any collision or fire or theft for what the insurance has been claimed. Okay, insurance has been claimed. So I hope the students could find how this visualization helps in playing a vital role. Okay, in vital role. So like that, you've got many tools available, right? We need to understand which tool is best suiting, like what kind of visualization, right, that best work for our own work. All right. And also real-time analytics also could be taken, right? Real analytics also could be taken, and that's what I wanted to show you. Google Analytics, I'm trying it out. So once it comes in, and I will show you, and you can also have try with that. Sometimes it becomes slow. That is why. Okay. So, and likewise, many tools available in visualization. And it's not visualization, how do you draw insights from that? So when you see a financial analyst or business analyst salary in India is so much per year, all right, and then you can see like what are the courses available, right? What are the for business analysts is available, you can see onto these different websites, right? And the entire session I'm doing it on YouTube, so that you can, in India, what are the companies, what are the institutions, the colleges that they provide business analytics courses, right? And coming into so what are the job opportunities? Okay. What are the job opportunities? So you become a data analyst or predictive modeler, and this is going to be the need. Like they say, by 2025, the business intelligence market is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 26.98% from 2017 to 25. So there is going to be a number of job profiles needed will be increasing from 3,64,000 to 2.72 million. 2.72 million. So there's a huge need is going to be there in the market for a data analyst, right? You could be into any department, right? You could be into any department, and how it is that going to work is that's very important, right? That's very important. So this is the web analytics, right? This is how the Google analytics works, right? And I can show you how many people are visiting my website. It's not only how do you analyze it, right? Can you see the trend? Like on 10th, there are more 42 people, and it is increasing every day. How many people are visiting my website, and through what channels do they visit? Who are the active users? All right, on which weeks of how many people have been using, what devices people are using to connect, what are the pages people are using it to view it, right? So this is about on my audience, right? Now I will give you my company's website onto the chat. Like when you try typing it, right, and I will show you in real time how analytics is going to play a vital role. Okay, I have given the link on the chat. Hope you would have got it. CIRF.co.in. CIRF.co.in. All right. I hope it opens. So I can show you in real time how many people are viewing the website. I wish if you have your mobiles, you can connect through mobile. Yeah, I could see 2 people connected through mobile, and okay, I can find they are from Ludhiana. Can I see here? No, 4 of you are from Ludhiana. See, I'm not doing anything. I've done the Google Analytics setup for my concern, right? CIRF. And all of you are on the home page. See the power of data analytics. So I can know, and can you move between different pages onto the website? And here I can show you, I hope you're able to see, right? And I can show you how the difference it is made on the top active page. 5 of you are logged into the website, and all the 5 you're on the home page. Yes, now it's 6. It's great going, right? So that, see, this is what the power of analytics, right? And I've got a visualization, the number, oh, we have got 10 users and all of you are into the home page. You can move between pages so that you can see the change on your active page. See how real-time analytics also works. All right. So what happened? Why did it happen? How it is going to happen is what is all about. All right. So any doubts till now? Any doubts till now? Yes, no? Okay. Yeah, one of you have moved into the journals. One of you moved on to the blogs. All right. So I can see I'm not doing anything. It is automizingly, and I can see the city is from Ludhiana, right? Most of them are from Ludhiana, and some 6% is onto the desktop. Okay, so 2 from Pune, 1 Chandigarh, 12 from Ludhiana. Some of you or one of you are into the course, other 15. So you can see the power of analytics. So how it is working and how it is to be improvised, and some financial analytics tool or business analytics tool. And I will show you an example of how we work with a stock price prediction. You know what is a stock price, right? You would be able to speak more about it than us, right? Than us. All right. So if I want to do an analytics, okay, of my stock price prediction system, I'm using this tool called as Colab. Okay, I'm using this tool, Colab, that comes with Google. All right, and then I'm going to read the data of Google stock price. Okay, I'm going to read the data of Google's stock price. All right, so I'm going to, once I read the data, okay, I'm reading the data, and this is the day. Okay, I have 2 data sets. One is a training data set and another is a testing data set. These are some packages that you need to know when you're going to work with exploratory data analysis. One is NumPy, which stands for numerical Python, pandas, Python for data analysis. All right. So open, high, low, and close. What is the volume? About the Google stock. And then from that, I'm going to split my date into month, date, and year. Like month, this first month, date is 3 and year is 2012. And checking the count date wise, right? Year wise. So how many counts are there in my training data? And I'm planning to have a forecast of it and plotting, right? And plotting and how my data are going to move about, right? So when I develop a prediction model, it will tell me how many data are now, right? It's a forecasting, financial engineering forecasting model. I'm using time series, right? So that the stock price, how I could predict it, what will be tomorrow or the next few months. So I've got 1,250 rows and 20 rows for testing. So this is a real data that we have taken it from Google Cloud. I'm mounting the data set. Once the data is mounted, I can show you some visualization. And you can see the trend, how you saw in Google Analytics, right? The same way you can also see it out here. So since my data is on Google Drive, it is asking permission. Again, it is taking certain time. So I'll show you. This is about automobile sales part, selling, and it's what's in analytics, sale, win and loss. All right, and how the data have been supply groups, supply subgroups, to which region, how it is routed to market. As a financial analyst, we need to find whether it is a win or loss, and what is the revenue generated for the past 2 years, how the revenue will be generated for the next years, what was the size of categories, and so much and so more. So I'm directly driving it from a website, and it has got 75,000 rows, and I can do a descriptive analytics. All right, and what is the data type of each column, and here describe of it does your descriptive analytics, right? What is the mean, what is the how many elapsed state, what is the stage count, the mean, the standard deviation, the minimum value, the maximum value, right? And also I could have some kind of visualizations. All right, how many unique values. So these are things which doesn't require much of your coding, but still the skewness and the kurtosis, any missing values are there in the data. All right, which will help you to understand and write your exploratory data analysis, that is your descriptive analytics, what has happened, right? So when I'm doing using a Seaborn, if I'm going to do a count plot, my one column is opportunity result, right? My one column is opportunity result. So it has got only two values, either one or loss, whether the same particular same. So from this, I can have an inference like the loss is more than the one in this particular data set. All right. So, so this is what like that. We have got many tools, free tools and paid tools to understand. You take any tools that is of your own interest, right? And then when you try to understand it, you'll be finding it easier to work. This is just a spark that we have started to work on with. All right, and let's play a live quiz now. You're all ready. Any doubts till now? I just gave you some idea of data analytics and the tools. Yes, please. Click the link, give your name and comment. There is no need for any registration or anything like that. Or also I'm sharing my screen. You can also type menti.com. And yeah, very good. I could see people joining. Eight of you have joined. We'll wait for a few more minutes for others to join. Let's see who's the winner of the day. Yeah, 14 of you have come in. Shall we start or shall we wait, ma'am, for others to join? Yes, okay, let's start. The first question for the day. Who works more with data? The options are business analyst or business analytics professional. Who works more with data? Okay. Only one. More is business analytics. Okay. Okay. I think the next question will be very easy for you. Okay. Let's try. More with data as analyst. Who works less with data? This is easier. Give your answers on the Google Meet. Sorry, on the Menti. Yes, rightly said. All of you have given the right answer, which means you're all listening so properly. Thank you so much, girls. Let's move on to the third question for the day. Let's see who won on this round. Yes, Himani and Diksha is the fastest. Let's move to the third question for the day. Prediction model. Yeah, I've told you the past is done by the analyst, and the prediction model, the third level, whether it is done by analyst or data scientist or none of the above. Prediction model is developed by prediction model. It is done by the data scientist. Data analyst, they do your diagnostic and your descriptive analytics. Well done, girls. Anpreet ma'am is the fastest, and Dia is on the second, and Kushbu is on the third. I don't know whether you have staff or students. I am sorry. Manpreet and Priyanka ma'am, I know. Okay, let's go to the fourth question. Whether ClickView is a business analytics tool? Yes or no or maybe? If you could have listened to the talk clearly. Everyone, yes, all of you have listened. Yeah, I showed you the demo of ClickView. Let's see who's on the first place. Let's see who's the fastest. It is an automized tool. I don't do anything. Bhavika is the fastest, and first place is Manpreet ma'am, second Diane Kushbu. The final question, which will define who's the winner of the day. What happened answers what? What happened question. It answers predictive analytics or descriptive analytics or diagnostic or prospective. What happened? I told you the 4 levels of analytics, like descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prospective. Let's see how many of you have answered. 10 of you have given the right answer. It is descriptive analytics. Thank you so much. Let's see who's the winner. The winner of the day is Dia. Congratulations. You can also unmute and speak. How was your experience in today's session? And how do you feel about it? Any questions, girls? Thank you. Very informative and interesting. Informative. Thank you. There are much things to deal with as we have got very less number of time, and let's see how to work. And we provide internships for students like BCom students too. And you can connect with Priya ma'am or any details. We'll be able to help you out. So any questions you can ask. And this event, I'm sharing it on the YouTube. I'll share the YouTube link of this event on the chat, or if you type Doreen Robin YouTube channel, you will get it. Thank you so much. It was amazing. It was one. I hope. I don't know. Sometimes it's not. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am. So this event.
Okay. No duty.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You can continue, ma'am.
No, only the YouTube link. I'm trying to post it onto the chat, but it is not. And you can send it. I'll just show a YouTube link so that if you want to listen to this session once again, it's just YouTube and my name. You can type Doreen Robin. You will get it. I don't know why I'm not able to post onto the Google Meet. So, now I posted it. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you can share the YouTube link through WhatsApp also, please. If you
Yeah,
can.
I have shared it on the chat. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, fine. So I'm here to just formally thank you. So I must say that no duty is more important than giving thanks to the distinguished personality. Respected and most distinguished speaker of the day, Dr.Doreen Robin, it seemed to be a great honor to pose vote of thanks to you. During this session, we learned about financial analysts, basically that focus on providing actionable recommendations. Questions like what happened, why did it happen, what will happen, and how can we make it happen can be resolved after going through the data analytics. Various business analytics tools were very well explained, and a wide range of career opportunities in the specific field were highlighted. Overall, the session was very interactive, and the insertion of games and other life activities captures the attention of the students. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving such an informative lecture.
Thank you, ma'am.